Alright everybody, thank you for joining me for this stream. Today we'll be figuring out how to transfer your original save file from Origins to Dragon Age 2. You guys thought you were gonna see some actual gameplay, but today you're seeing nothing.
I'm watching,
Holy
oh, they're up there, Nicky.
Oh!
They got hit.
Oh. Oh!
You can try if you now that UAV is so
Oh, please. No! Oh my god! I get to decide when I die. Nobody gets to tell me when. That had been a thing for quite some time. Oh, well. Wow. Caca! No! No! Bastard! Oh. No. But we should be fine. I think they can do it. We just have to make sure they don't disarm and they don't die. Don't die! Don't. Oh my god. Wow. Ooh, I'm gonna shoot you in the legs. Oh, whoa, whoa! What the? Juke shoes activated!
I could call it healing.
Fight my way for it.
Man, how the fuck did are you just hiding like a turd?
It's like, whatever.
Come on, fuckers.
Well, that's,
Oh, the baby.
Oh!
There's more people coming, more triggers! Ah, this thing! Everybody, run.
Holy fuck. We're here.
Go, Nick! They're A. Oh, I got no scope. Rotating spawn. Come to B.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
You are, but you are not her.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Hi everybody, how's it going? Hello. Hello Piggy, hello Nutter, hello Vaipuru, and anyone else. I like how it said, hello baby. I don't know what's going on with my web captioner again, but we'll make do, I suppose. Hi Pigu. The name of this song is called Bone Trussel. If you're interested, if you look at my panel, like my lower third area, the first panel in the About Me section, at the very bottom I have credits listed, where, I mean, there's really no credits to give other than for that song, because everything else I did was my own. And I think I even mentioned that there. I think I was like, the stream starting soon is my song, which I have not titled yet, and I still feel isn't quite finished yet, which is why I haven't given it a title. And then, yeah. the remixes from so it's uh it's a DJ group essentially. I think I don't remember the name of the artist. There's like one guy that's at the helm of Game Chops. Um and he pulls other musicians and DJs together and they do remixes. They all work together and do remixes of pre-existing video game songs. I'm sure they've done original stuff too, but I think for the most part, from what I've seen on the Game Chops website, they're remixes of pre-existing stuff. But they're very, very good. Um, I can't recommend them enough. They're so catchy. They're so good. And that one in particular, they've got, I think, 3 albums now that are featuring the vocal talents of Smooth McGroove. And if you haven't seen his stuff, he's amazing as well. Um, so like you can hear all the instrumental stuff, but the like ba 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 and all that stuff in the background, that's all a cappella from one guy named Smooth McGroove. And his stuff is on YouTube. He's also got things that you can buy his tracks and stuff, I think on iTunes and such as well. Um, Really awesome guy. Really nice too. I've seen interviews and stuff with him. But yeah, they're all really amazing, talented people, and I love the remixes and their renditions. They're fantastic. Uh, Name it Saren title. Wait. Oh right, yeah. For the I got you. That's cute. I like it. Yeah, yeah. The stream starting soon one. Yeah, I could just call it Saren title. You're right. I could. And that's kind of interesting too, because even how that's written, it's kind of like a file name saving convention. I don't know how all of you name your files, but I sometimes do a mix of like, what is it called? Why do I? Is it called really is it called camel case? I think that's what it's called when in programming you start out lowercase and then do uppercase, like how the Saren title is written. I know it has a name, and I feel like it's camel case, but that also sounds stupid at the same time. But then again, no offense to the English people out there, but sometimes our English language can be pretty stupid. Yeah, I recommend it for sure, Piggy. Oh, my stuff? Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate you saying that for sure. I've actually thought about, I know we're like going on a little tangent here, but I like having these talks anyway before I start my stream. Well, before I start gaming, I should say. Excuse me, princess. Um, I was gonna say though, I have thought about so not necessarily selling this stuff, but that is interesting that you say that, and I don't know why I wouldn't consider that. I think I know why, though. I think it's because I don't value myself enough, and I think my stuff isn't good enough, which is plagues many an artist. But um, I think like I've thought about putting some of my stuff on SoundCloud and things like that, and maybe I should consider doing that or do what you suggested, right? Because I've created a lot of different stuff. I feel like more recently I'm doing more musical stuff. And what I mean by that is like what you just heard, whereas I do a lot of really crazy soundscapes too. It would be interesting to hear if you guys would like that sort of thing. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe thank you, Piggy. I was gonna say maybe that's what I'll do for like 200 followers. Maybe we'll talk about it. Send me suggestions if you're interested in this, or maybe I can do like a little stream where it's kind of like an about me stream. I can play some songs that I've done, show some animations I've done, like whether it's stop motion or After Effects stuff. Do a little show and tell so you get to know me a little more. And like if you guys that way too, if you're interested in tutorials and things like that or buying some of this stuff, like I could maybe do it. It's not a bad idea, and it's something I've thought about doing it, but again, my insecurities kind of have stopped me from doing that, which is silly. But it's a thing. Um, you up for Dead by Daylight Thursday instead of Sea of Thieves? Yeah, I think so. Oh no, Viper! No, if Viper's Viper's playing, no. I can just see it now. He's gonna be like, "This is for the spider lady." You bitch. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I mean, I'm not kidding about the Viper part, but I'm kidding about the no, I won't play. Or if the Viper's playing, I wouldn't play. I would be down for some Dead by Daylight. Oh no, and Kayla's gonna is Kayla gonna murder me too? Please. No! But I did it to get the flask. Fuck you. Um yeah, I think there would be certain things that would be at a lower price point like that Piggy for sure. And actually on that note too, I've even thought about doing Patreon stuff. Um and of course there'd be different tiers for that and yeah, I just would be interested in knowing what you all think. I know I haven't really talked about it much, but I'm getting back into the routine of I always log what I do stream related and other like just IRL related in a Trello. So I'm keeping track of what it is that I'm doing. Uh, and I'm still thinking like maybe it would be cool to do like a little YouTube series where I can kind of share my progress with what I'm doing with the stream, how I see certain things may or may not be impacting my stream, like a growth kind of thing. My journey. There we go. A growth of my journey. There we go. Um, and when it comes to the Patreon stuff, like I've talked a bit about this with Viper and some of my other streaming buddies too. I think streaming has changed a lot in that, yes, you can find success streaming for hours on end and streaming day after day. However, it gets to a point where you have to wonder about the sustainability and the stability because you don't have any stability as a streamer, from a financial standpoint, anyway, right? And so finding ways for people to support you in different ways, and on top of it, if I can give people value in different ways, I'd love to do that. Whether, like I said, it's tutorial related or guidance or something, right? Um, Probably wouldn't be able to do Patreon, but it's a good idea. Yeah, right? Because the thing is, too, that stuff exists when I'm not online. I can't be online 24/7. No one can. And that's why it's important to explore different avenues like YouTube or podcasts. And that's another thing. Viper, I should probably talk to you about the podcast thing, right? You can give me like tips and advice about that because I've thought that that might be an interesting thing, especially like interviewing people within the Mixer community and just yeah, I don't know. My brain is going and thinking about things, but I'm definitely getting to a point where it's enough about thinking. Like it's no good thinking about things. It's time to do and take action. Do or do not. There is no try. And speaking of that, it's time for Dark Souls. But I really appreciate you guys weighing in on everything. I really do. Thank you. Hiya! Switcheroni. And that's funny. I could have sworn I took out my controller. We're just going with that same good old-fashioned controller. Also, just out of curiosity, I don't know if anyone has ordered from this one site, and I hope it's legit. And I know that sounds immediately scary, but I did before I ordered off of this one website see like reviews and testimonials, not just on the website itself, but in Reddit and other places. But I feel like it's a little weird that I still don't have a tracking number for my package, and I'm pretty sure it's at the stage where they should have provided me one. So I may have to contact customer service, or I'd only be willing to wait a few more days, because I think the product's coming from China. It's either from China or Singapore, and I want my product. I spent money on it. It's the mouse that I ordered. Murder of the souls. Who's the stabby crabby of them all? You are, Piggy. He's like, yeah, wait, no, I'm a pig. That crab was so cute, though, what you did in Minecraft. Oh, Jewy GIF. Alright. So I'm firing this up, and I'm just trying to remember what it is there was something else I wanted to do, and I know I teleported here. I think it had to do with the blacksmith. I yeah, I know, Piggy. I thought about that afterwards. As soon as I placed the order and I saw where it was coming from, I was like, uh-oh. So like first thing that popped in my mind is like, uh-oh, coronavirus. And I thought like I don't know how the postal service is being impacted, if at all, over in China. So that was like my first thought. And then the other thought was like, I really hope these people are on top of things. Even though like I checked things out and it seemed, for lack of a better way of putting it, it seemed kosher. Let's see, I'm gonna go head back to Chamber of the Princess for just a sec. Yo, yo, yo! How's it going, Natural Killer? You somewhat sort of came just in time for us to maybe beat the game. So I don't know if any of you did this, but I went and was a bit of a butt. And I played through this game mostly as a goody two-shoes, like not killing too many of the NPCs. And then one of my viewers was like, you know what, you're like at the end of the game, why don't you kill some of them and see what they drop? And I was like, yeah, you know what, this game has kind of tortured me enough, why not? Why not? So I legitimately went ahead and proceeded to kill pretty much all of the NPCs, which is very uncharacteristic of me. It is so against my character and how I typically play any RPG. But oddly enough, it felt... this sounds so wrong. It felt good. It kind of felt nice. Just like... just... ooh. But to be fair, it's not like every character I dislike in this game. I love... even the characters I didn't like. Because they were annoying or they were jerks or whatever. Like, they're all great in their own right. I love the characters in this for sure. Aww. Well, you are most welcome to hang out here. More company is always greatly appreciated. Hopefully you don't mind the fact that, like I just said, I murdered basically everyone. Although there's a few that got away. I screwed up and didn't kill the cat lady fast enough. The only thing I'm a little sad about is I was really surprised. I actually managed to kill all of the bosses in this. And like get a lot of the weapons from like tails and stuff like that, but there's a lot of souls I didn't craft into weapons. And I know realistically I can't do it all. Because I'm streaming it, and I don't think a lot of people would want to see me grinding for all the souls to level things up. So, but at least in my mind, I achieved everything I set out to do for the stream, you know? No, he's not, you're right, he's totally not. He's totally not really hitting the sword. But I wonder... So, Natural, I assume, like, you've played this a lot. If I already gave him what souls he can use to craft stuff, it would just be a matter of I'd have to upgrade equipment, right? The only thing is I don't know what I would need to upgrade to make it into something special. Like, I wonder if... That's another thing I like about this game. Like, you can look at the items and find out lore and stuff about it, as well as maybe what to do with the item. Let me see here. Yeah, like, even like the Moonlight Butterfly one. Like... Like, I get it. Like, they're meant to create a unique weapon, but I don't know what weapon I'd have to upgrade. And I assume that this is one of those things where if I don't look it up, it's probably a convoluted answer of trial and error. Beaten Dark Souls 2 Scholar on the first sin, but sadly it's the most dead Dark Souls, so you're gonna buy... Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, I've noticed when people have been popping into the stream that everyone really loves Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 2, I feel it's like some of the viewers, it's a hit or miss. And Dark Souls 3, like, people like it, but again, they like the first one more. But I have heard good things about the bosses in the third game. But I would like to play all of them at some point. Thank you, Piggy. Yeah, you're gonna support Viper. I see how it is. I'm curious. I'm gonna look up super fast For example, I just am curious how this works. Like the moon, I haven't really looked anything up this playthrough, but of course, because it's a convoluted game, sometimes my lovely viewers have had to like give me gentle nudges. But like, I'm just curious, what do you need to do here with this soul? Um, yeah, that's what I would like to do. So after I finish this, I think though I'm gonna be playing through shoot. Why am I totally Doom? Oh my gosh, I don't know why I just forgot the name like that. Doom, because I never got to play it, and I know soon Doom Eternal's gonna come out, but at some point I definitely want to go back and go through the other Dark Souls games. And thank you for the follow. Yeah, we can suffer together. You can tell me how your journey is going as you go through and replay them, and let me know what you think about it, right? And then you can watch me suffer later, if you're so inclined. Let me see here. So Moonlight Butterfly can be used at the Giant Blacksmith, yes, to ascend to a plus 10 spear. The Moonlight Butterfly Horn. Oh, okay. Or a plus 10 shield into the Crystal Ring Shield. Okay. Well, I don't know that I'd have the mats to craft all of these anyway. Aw, well shucks, thank you. Right, right. That's crazy. I know. We guys, we've been killing it. I'm so happy. Like, it's been really fun hanging out on Mixer, and I'm really glad that I decided to give it a try. Um, I'm very happy with my choice, and like we've had a lot of success, new followers that hang around, and it's been really great. It really has. And I was able to get my new mouse because you guys have sent me tips and donations and stuff like that, which is fantastic, and I hope the mouse actually comes. Because now I'm worried that they haven't provided me a tracking number yet. It should be fine. Let me see Soul of Artorias. I feel like if I had to choose between crafting any of these things, I've heard cool things about the Priscilla Soul and Artorias and Manus. I just don't know that I have the mats to really execute it. Sorry that this may be somewhat boring. Especially now I'm extra sorry because of like Mr. Clangy Clang over there. Speaking of that, it was so funny. I need to make a clip of it, natural, but you know, oh man, what's his name? Andre, the blacksmith near the forest in this game. When I went to kill him, he almost killed me twice. He has legit fists of fury. I don't know if you've ever fought him. He just was bopping me in the face so fast, like left, right, left, right. And it was great though, because before I went to fight him, we were all like, "You have clanged your last clang," and then he almost beat the ever-loving shit out of me. It was kind of embarrassing, but very funny at the same time. Let's see. What? Why won't it tell me this soul? Soul and Manus. Yeah, what does it craft into? The sky. Clanging! Clanging, clanging, clanging! Yeah, left, right, left, right. Pretty much. If anyone knows, by the way, like off the top of their head, what some of this stuff crafts into, like, ooh, that seems neat. Man. Actually, I should probably... Why aren't I doing this? This is no fun for any of you. Soul of Manus, and then Soul of Artorias was the other one I wanted to see. Here, let's do this instead. So you guys can, like, actually see what the hell I'm looking at. Let's see. Plus, why look at my phone when I can look at a nice monitor instead? That's how the PvP in Dark Souls go. You know what? So that I actually had a player encounter. I want to say it was last week. It was when I was in the Duke Archives. Thank goodness the guy actually was very respectful. He waited until I finished killing mobs. We had a really funny interaction where I was just spazzing my character to try and say like, no, I don't want to fight, but he totally wanted to fight and he was following me around. And yeah, it was pretty funny. And I actually won. I won the fight. He had magic and everything. It was pretty crazy and like some really big broadsword, but it ended up working out. Okay, so we need to do Soul of Manus. Because I wanna know the Manus Catalyst, yeah. That looks like a sorcerer weapon, which has, oh, interesting. Strength and intellect. Stats I don't have at all because my character's a dummy. And then Artorias. Why am I on Dead's account? Because I was a dum-dum and I didn't realize that you can actually borrow games from friends until after I started my playthrough of Dark Souls. That's why. I could have bought Dark Souls, the remastered edition, but some of my viewers were suggesting if I have access to Prepare to Die edition, I should do that for the most authentic Dark Souls experience. So that's why. Salvatorius. I probably just butchered his name. Poor guy. I'm sorry. Yeah, I totally did. Isn't it Artorius? Artorius? Yes. Whoops. There we go. What? Where? What? This is... Hold on. Oh, and here's... I cannot wait for that new mouse to come. My gosh, the instant double clicking is very upsetting. What? Okay, I guess, let's go. Some people are fun and some people are aggravating and you'll experience the best moments ever. Oh, I bet. I'm sure there are some people who just don't give a crap. Especially when they dual wield great swords. Oh. Oh no. It sounds awful. Let's see here. Great sword. Straight sword. Bar dagger. Oh! Really? Okay. Wow. Give to Fram to receive. Yeah, I didn't end up giving it to. I think that was the girl. Caps at 10. A 360. Oh my gosh, so. Holy shit, it actually gives you, like, his moves? The somersault! What? Ah, but without meeting the intellect and faith requirement, the sword would bounce back every time you land a hit. Oh, that's so cool, though. I feel like I want to make this. Let me see, though. Super fast. Super fast. Priscilla. Priscilla. Yeah, here we go. Oh, it's a scythe. Oh, for scythe or whips. Interesting. My gosh. Oh, yeah. Okay, see ya, piggy. Have a great evening. Also, by the way, good luck again. I don't know if you still have more exams this week, but good luck with everything. Take it easy, have a good sleep, and we shall talk either tomorrow or on Thursday. So, see ya! Wait, ringed knight paired greatswords? Yeah, okay. I will look that up in just 1 second. Let me just see. Beautiful. Ooh, okay. That's cool. Oh, shout out Tower of the Abyss. I never got to play that game, but I've heard things about it. Okay, let me look up. You said ringed knight paired great swords. Is this something I should look up here or like just within ooh, the Black Knight swords. I don't think I didn't get that one. I got the let me see. I got the oh man, what the hell is it called now? Was it a glaive or a spear? I think it was a glaive. Like my here we go. Oh, this is for okay, Dark Souls 3. Gotcha. Ringed knight paired great swords. Oh, this is a dual wielding, right? Copy of reinforced using twinkling titanite. Extremely powerful. So light using okay, light-handed attacks. Shoots a fiery projectile and can transition into an overhead leap. That sounds horrible. But like good horrible. Unless you're on the receiving end. Oh wow. It's the only paired ultra greatsword of the game. Has a higher poise. Wow. Wow. That's interesting too. The combos, like I know there are combos in this game as well. I probably don't even know a fraction of them. And it's really cool how some weapons do different things, but that's I wonder if there's like more combos in each of the preceding games, like Dark Souls 2 and 3, but that sounds cool. I think it'll depend, but I do think if I go and play through the other Dark Soul titles, I might try a different build. Because obviously I'm doing like a dex build. Oops, I forgot. I meant to switch scenes. Not that it really matters, but hiya. Um, yeah, like I'd be interested in sorcery. I also think it would be. It's in some games it's my playstyle, but in others it's totally not. But I think it would be interesting to try like a big heavy weapon like a greatsword as opposed to something fast like the katana. I know it's a completely different playstyle though. So they said greatsword. Um, do I have a greatsword I can use? Ooh. Legion! Oh my goodness! Holy jeez! That's a lot of sparks, thank you! Also, how the hell are you doing? I imagine you're out of the hospital now? Sorry, I just wanna... I lied, well, I didn't lie, but I just wanted to make sure it was any greatsword, right? Any normal greatsword, straight sword, or dagger. Okay. Alright, let me look at my greatswords then, because I might go that route, if I can wield it, anyway. But, you got out last night? Yay! So, I'm sorry, you said it was your spleen, right? And everything's okay now? I guess you just have to take it easy, or... I hope there's not a whole lot of restrictions with anything in particular. You've had a lot of restrictions lately. With, like, diet and everything. Let me see. Greatsword. Oh, shoot. I don't have the strength to wield this, do I? No, I do not. Hold on. Let me look at my weapons. Let me see. Let me see. Greatsword, greatsword. I might just have to... Aw, man, but greatswords are so cool. Scythe. Wait, am I blind? Where's my greatsword? Oh, it's up here, yeah. Yeah, man, I don't have the strength to wield it, though. That makes me so super sad. Oof, 4 days in there. I just started bleeding. Well, forgive my ignorance, but like, how did they explain like how it could have happened? Let me see here. Or just a regular straight sword. Well, not the hilt, that won't work. I certainly hope this sword would work. Yeah. Let me see. A straight sword. Let me look in a new window. A list of like the straight swords. Sorry, I know this is not exactly riveting. But okay. Yeah, maybe I'll just do the Silver Knight one. I think I'll do that. Where was that? Yeah. Because I got a couple of them too. And I can actually wield it. So that would be nice. They don't know why it happened? That's a little... It's a little scary though. Like obviously if there's something, a preventative measure that you could do, like obviously you'd want to do that, but hopefully it doesn't happen again. I'm glad you got out though fairly quickly at the end of it all. But Zombie, how's it going? Aw, thank you for the box of chocolates. How's everybody doing? How are the kids? I hope you didn't get sick. Everybody's healthy now, I hope. Let's modify... I can't... Wait. Well... Oh, shit. Oh, no, I would just reinforce. Right. Yeah. Let's... Twinkling Titanite. Sure. This is so exciting! So now that I did that... Oh wait, I guess... Shit, can I even finish this? Oh no. Did I just upgrade that for no friggin' reason? Oh no! Maybe I did. Aw, man. I don't know what I'm doing. This is too convoluted, man. This game, it's too convoluted. I wanted to make that weapon, but now I think I just done goofed. Curses! I don't know what I'm doing. Whatever. You know what? I will just live with... I will live with the knowledge that I murdered people maybe before I should have murdered. Should not have murdered the words. I can't even. I can't even think anymore. I think it's time to just finish the game. I won't be able to make all these cool weapons, but it's fine. I don't think I really would have been able to anyway. It's time to end this! And neutral! You got it. You got it. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. How's it going? Alright, it's time. I think I'm just... I don't know that I want to even kill the giant. I'm gonna let him live too. I don't know. I know if I had some other viewers in here, like, Eridus, he'd be just like, murder him! But I think I'm just gonna let him go. He's the one that got away. I don't know if there's any other NPCs I missed murdering him. No, you know what's really funny? Neutral? So, one of my viewers, Eridus, yesterday was like, you know, you're basically at the end of the game, and some of the NPCs do drop interesting things. You might as well murder them all. And I was like, okay. It felt so against my character, and it definitely felt very wrong at some moments, but then it started to... This sounds so wrong. It started to get easier. And somewhat liberating, because some of the NPCs are assholes. Some of them. And so it's like, oh my gosh, I get to take out all my frustration. This game beat me to a bloody pulp, and now it's my turn! Yeah, I kind of got a little corrupt. And then, like, my curiosity got the better of me in many a case. Oh, the new map, yeah? Ooh, nice. I'm gonna have to check that out then. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I'm, like, fighting a bunch of things first, or I'm literally just... Wait. I think I'm just gonna legit end up fighting people. I'm sure I would not be surprised if there's some things that I missed out on, but... Ooh. Also, what was this? I don't want that wing. Wing? I don't want that wing. I want this wing. Can't even. No! No! Anything but that. Not the Canadian out. Oh no. Was they like out? How about? No! I'm gonna have to go back and look now. Curses. I don't know why I thought too I was just gonna be like, alright, boss fight. Of course I have to, like, run through all these horrible trials and tribulations. Oh no! I overstepped. Haha! You're looking forward to the changes they're making changes to the Division too? What kind of changes? Ah, ooh, that does a lot of damage. What the hell, man? Ooh, okay, nice. Yeah, I heard a lot of people really liked the first one, and I think the second one was kind of had, as far as I know, from the people that I talked to anyway, some mixed reviews. Interestingly enough, though, speaking of people making changes to their game, I heard Anthem is going to go through like a major overhaul. Like, the game's obviously still going to be active, but apparently it's at some point they're like literally redoing, well, I can't say redoing everything. Like the combat I think is going to end up largely remaining the same, but as far as I guess progression and missions go, I think they're gonna like revitalize that. Yeah, I'll have to see. I think I copied the link to the article because I didn't have time to read it all. In my handy dandy Trello. If I find the link, I can send it to you like via Discord or something, or Twitter, whatever you prefer. And if anyone else is interested, I could throw it in my Discord. Expansion Warlords of New York comes out in like 3 weeks, lots of gear and stuff. Nice. You know what? I wonder if in the second game it's just more noticeable for whatever reason. But one thing that sometimes bugs me about that formula of the RPG, and I can't say first-person shooter, but I mean that exists like with Borderlands too, right? But like, I think I'll just say in general, shooter games mixed with RPG elements, sometimes what gets to me is the number aspect. I know there's, in programming and coding, there's always numbers running in the background, right? You shoot someone in the head, it does X amount of damage or instantly kills them depending on the game, right? But, so obviously there are numbers involved. But there's something about seeing the numbers, and like, for me anyway, I feel like it can be disjointing. Like, I'm shooting an unhelmeted human over and over again in the head, and they're still alive? Why? Thank you for the sparks, neutral. Yeah, I did like Anthem too. I only got to play it, like in the kind of the early access stages. It was fun, but it did need work, for sure. And yes, have a safe trip to work, and I shall talk to you later. Woo, congrats. I think, yeah, that is the short way of explaining it, and concise way. You're right, Legion. It's that bullet sponge effect. And I get it, but for me, it depends on, I mean, this, like, Destiny has the same issue, too. Although with Destiny, one could argue and say, yeah, but you're fighting aliens and stuff like that, and it's like, yeah, okay. But it still sometimes just doesn't feel great. And with the Division, I feel like, for me personally, it becomes more noticeable because they're humans, and sometimes not armored, and you're shooting them in the head, but they're not dying right away. I think the other issue I heard too with the Division 2 in particular was, from a progression standpoint, it felt weird. I think I talked to Nutter about this too, and my brother a little bit, but I think I remember hearing them talk about you could get, like, let's say I don't know, I'm just gonna throw it out there. You get an Uzi and it's in category A or whatever, and then you get the same Uzi and it's like a upgrade, like category S or whatever. I know it doesn't work that way, but bear with me. But the S one can be worse, stat-wise and in other ways, than the A version of the Uzi. And it's like, wait, what? That progression doesn't make sense. Why? But yeah, but I have to use the shittier Uzi, the S rank one, which would technically be better, because if I don't use the S one, there's the gatekeeping effect preventing me from going and actually successfully getting through the rest of the content. So I think it just seems like such a weird choice. So that is it, right? Okay. Boop. Okay, settle down. Oh, no, no, no. I wanted to be smart and like parry that, but I wasn't because I'm not good. And instead, he ended up doing a really slow attack. I probably should have waited to use that, but whatever. Also, this place is very lovely. My hands are legit already sweating, thinking like I'm very close to beating this game. The excitement is just like, even though I know I could be grinding out more gear and souls and leveling up more and whatever, it's just, I'm so excited. And I still am floored, like I killed all the bosses, optional and otherwise, and holy jeez, I'm so freaking excited! Let me see, is there anything else I can do? Do I want to keep this equipment on too? You know what? I'm a horrible person, just like Chester, because I went and killed a whole bunch of people. I'm gonna wear this armor. Okay, let's see what you said, because each stat, this is in the Division 2, right? Yeah, each stat has a role, and each level of gear has a range, and a max 499 may beat a, oh, okay, right, may beat a minimum 500 level gear. Yeah. But that's so annoying. Ooh. Wait. Also, is it? Oh god, I'm so freaking dead. Because for some reason I feel like most of my audio is coming out of my right ear. I'm dead. Is it just me? Do you guys? I don't know if any of you are listening to this in a headset, but that was really interesting. I feel like, huh? Even right now, it feels right heavy. Even if I turn, like spatially. Hold on one sec. I'm gonna unplug my. Oh wow! I think that already made a difference. There we go. Jaso! Oh my gosh! How are you? Yes! I'm so excited! Also, I'm a horrible, terrible person. My viewer, Eridus, who was here yesterday, was like, you're almost at the end anyway. There's really not much else for you to do. You should just kill all the NPCs. So yesterday, I played an extra, like, hour or two. And I just proceeded to murder pretty much all the NPCs. I left the colossal blacksmith alive, but killed basically everyone else. The only ones that got away were the giant colossal guy in Anor Londo, Cat Lady, the Covenant Cat Lady, because I didn't attack her fast enough and she disappeared, and Onion Bro and Onion Bro's daughter. Because I think what happened with them, I kind of messed up the quest line. Did I kill all the DLC bosses? Yeah, I had my mind blown yesterday because when Eridus was mentioning to me and that I could go and just murder all the NPCs and get drops off of them. I was like, yeah, but before I do that, aren't there more bosses? And him and Viper were like, no, you got them all. And I'm like, how is that possible? And then I looked at the boss list and I was like, oh damn, I really did kill all the bosses. So I feel extra awesome. Black Knight Greatsword. Cool. The only thing I'm a little sad about is I don't think I have, well, the mats or means to take advantage of crafting all the wonderful things I acquired, like the Moonlight Butterfly sword or like Artorias' sword and things like that. I kind of screwed up too. I read online that you could use any great sword or straight sword and upgrade it and then use the Soul of Artorias to upgrade it. But I think I made a boo-boo and I don't know that I think Andre might have been the one to turn the sword into something using the soul, and he's dead now. So it is what it is. But I'm happy. I got the souls. I could have had items out of them potentially, but it's fine. I successfully killed everyone that I wanted to boss wise. So yeah, I'm happy. You're not wrong, because they will disappear, won't they? If I don't, they'll disappear, right? That's what I wasn't sure about. I probably should look that up, because I think everyone was saying progression items disappear. I don't know if they're considered progression items though. I feel like they. I personally think you shouldn't lose them, but that's me. I'm not the developer. I don't know. Whew. Wow, I wish I had known how nice this would be to farm. Wait, so the thing you do not like is the fact that some of the best and must-have gear for the best builds you have to farm in the Dark Zone. And that's the PvP one, right? Right, but you do not stand a chance until you have done one of those builds, so PvP is a must. Yeah, I feel like that kind of sucks when games do that. I think having PvP is it's not necessary in every game, obviously, it depends on the game. But when you're talking about a game like that, PvP is good to keep things fresh and keep people coming back to it. But again, not necessarily the case for every player. Some people don't give a crap about PvP, and that's fine. But it does suck if your PvE content is dependent on PvP content, because that's not for everyone. Wait, why not use the souls then? Probably not, because Gwyn's souls carry. Oh, so you think I'd still have them? Because if that's the case, I am going to be so happy then. Although, obviously, the thing that I'm not happy about would be the fact that there were souls I already gave to different NPCs, and obviously when I start New Game Plus, they're just going to disappear, right? So, I think it's pretty funny that Division's big announcement was a $30 expansion and not like going free to play or something else, but actually huge. Yeah. Sure, they're overhauling stuff as well, but still, kind of a dead game. Yeah. And interestingly enough, like we were talking just before you came here, Jay, so I just wanted to look up what we were talking about with the souls, so I'm going to do that super fast. But, Anthem, too, is another one that's getting a big overhaul, right? Sorry, might as well let you guys see what I'm looking at, but, do boss souls carry over to New Game Plus, Dark Souls. They do. Well, I shouldn't just take the word of one person. Let me just make sure. Also, all the rings. Pretty sure the only things that aren't carried over across are plot items like the Abyss Ring and Lord. Okay. Really, the orange charred ring? I guess because you kind of need it to run over the lava and stuff in some areas, but. Oh. Wait. Oh, the bonfire changes carry over. But yeah, couldn't... Okay, so I guess... We're trying to find the fire case. Okay, well yeah, I wasn't able to do that anyway. Yes, and I gave some to the blacksmith, so those are gone. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I can always collect some of those others again. So, what I'm wondering here is when they're talking about the bonfire stuff, don't you get to keep the humanities? Hold on, do humanity items carry over in Dark Souls? New game plus. Hmm. Ember, slabs, keys, and some special item. That's... Uh... Whatever. I think whatever it is, it is. It's interesting though that if you ignite the bonfires further, or kindle them further, I should say, that carries over to New Game Plus. That's good to know. But I got a lot of humanity. I could have... Oh no, I killed my game! It doesn't like sometimes being tabbed out. I'm sad. I'm sorry, everybody. I have to force quit it. Sad face. Hopefully it takes me right back to where I was. Otherwise, I have to run through that stuff again. Not that that's a big deal. No big deal. But, what was that you said? Anthem's not gonna pull it off. There's no way. Do you feel like it's just a matter of... Thank you, Legion, for that gift. It's so perfect. Jay, so do you feel, with the comment, Anthem's not gonna be able to pull it off, do you feel like it's because it's just too late? Or okay, just because, okay. No, I shouldn't say just because. That's a valid reason. And it's not a just because. Yeah. Right. Yeah. It's kind of a shame because there's the odd thing that was really cool about it. Like I said, like I was saying earlier though, I only got to really play it, actually no, I did play it at launch technically. I think anyway. Or no, that's right. I pre-ordered it and I got early access to it. That's what I did. And then played it and there were things I liked about it, but then there were things I also didn't like about it. Like from the progression standpoint. Oh, Juwijif. Um, and yeah, I canceled the pre-order. Um, but I think it's increasingly more and more important for developers to understand, like, a lot of people are starting to get fed up with some of the decisions they're making. So I think I've heard this theme before. Ah, okay, okay. Oh shit! I did. Ah! Please. He attacks very fast. Oh my gosh, I should have put on a fire resist ring. I'm a dummy. Can I actually repost his stuff? Ow. Ow. Nope. Or if I can, my timing was way off. Yeah, I know. The launch was... When I think about games having a really rough launch, definitely Anthem comes to light. Atlas definitely does. Yeah, I think for me, it is sad though when games don't pan out. Because at the end of the day, even if it ends up being a hot mess, for the most part, there was a lot of hard work that went into it. And I don't know, it also even makes me think about, like, films, right? I didn't watch the Oscars, but, you know, my parents told me to check out the odd little clip from it. And I did find it really funny that, what's his name? James Corden and Rebel Williams literally, like, poked fun at the movie's Cats that they worked on. And it's just, the reason why I'm bringing it up is it's like in Hollywood and, well, and entertainment industry, whether it's Hollywood or game development, it does suck when higher ups are just like, no, release it, release it, release it. And it's like, it's not ready for release. It's very clearly not ready for release. We can't, like, what makes more sense? What sounds better? Be an embarrassment, frustrate players, lose their trust? And not just lose their trust for that title, lose their trust for future titles? Or be honest and respect everybody enough, including the people that are working on the project as hard as they are, and say, hey, you know, it's not ready yet. That's why, like, I know a lot of people were upset with the Cyberpunk delay, but I'd rather have them delay it and have a good product that they can also be proud of than have a rushed mess. Not just the launch, even the current build runs terror. Oh, really? Oh, no. Yeah, I didn't know that. I know, like, I remember at launch, it was really bad. Like, the crashing and the, oh my god, the frame rate issues were just insane. And I was laughing so much because they used the Unreal Engine. And whoa, he's gone. That is a far drop. Wow, I still don't even have his souls yet. Wow. I've done a little bit of cloth physics stuff, and I just remember laughing my ass off when you went into town. And if you guys have played it, you know what I'm talking about. The banners that are hanging in the town, just going like whoosh, swinging around wildly. Did I ever read Jason Schur's, wait, well, yeah, Anthem wasn't. That's right. No, I'm sorry. You're right, it wasn't. I'm thinking of, it was just the NVIDIA cloth physics, I think, right? That they used. I think, anyway. But it made me think of that regardless. My bad. No, I actually haven't read what you had suggested. Do you have a link to that article? Because I would definitely be interested in reading it. Oh. Yeah, I'm off to a great start. I would be really interested in reading that. Yeah. I know, and crunch is like, I don't know. The gaming, like, I would love to do game development stuff. I really would. But then there's also that part in me that knows it's tough. Because deadlines can be horrible. Crunch is very much can be a regular occurrence. And depending on who you're working for, you really are at the end of the day expected to crunch your brains out. And because if you don't, you might not have a job anymore. And that doesn't even matter. Even if you do good work, a lot of the time you're not even hired full-time. It's contractual. There's like short-term contract, and then once it's done, it's done. And then you're back at square one looking for more work. But I would like to look at that, Jason. You know what? Super lazy. Well, no, it's not lazy. What am I talking about? This is efficiency. Camera. Let me take a picture of what you said so I can look it up later. That's the fastest way, right? Why not? Thank you for the recommendation. And before I forget, what would happen if I put on the fire defense? What is my... I don't really like that role, but I think I can manage. Or I might just go. I might just go naked. Oh, I rolled. I'm dead. That's so cool. I don't even care. Like, that was so freaking cool. Oh, shit. Okay, okay, his attacks are, something fierce. I'm dead. And I didn't pick up my souls, but that's okay. It's a long read, but worth it? Okay, hold on one sec. Don't crash on me, game. I'm tabbing out so I can grab that link. Boop. Okay. Thank you. I would like to read it. Oh man, you know another game I just thought about that also, I mean, it's, I guess I've heard some people say they like it. Fallout 76. But for the most part, I hear people hate it. And I can understand why. The people that do like it, I can just say, like, to each their own, and they're entitled to like whatever they want. But from a product and experience perspective, it sounds terrible. That's my opinion, of course, but like, so many things were overlooked. Even something as simple as like social aspects, like how could you not have an easy UI to work with so that players could actually mute other people around them? Right? Like, I can, like, could you imagine, like, if I had gone to go and stream that, and I was going online with that, streaming it, and, like, people could be swearing, saying really horrible things that you don't want to have any of that said on stream, and I can't find the way to fucking mute them? That would be horrible. It's like a disaster. Yeah, no, you're right. In-game and marketing, yeah, I've watched videos about how horrible the pre-order was. Like, pre-order and you'll get a canvas bag. And then it's like, we ran out of canvas material, so you're getting this shitty bag instead. And it's like, how do you run out of canvas material? And then other issues with the pre-orders, I remember as compensation, they're like, oh, we'll give you in-game money, and it's like, well, how much in-game money are you giving? It was like $4 or $5 worth, and the prices of things in their game are way too expensive as well. It's awful. And then like the other marketing they did with the what's it called, Buzz Cola? I haven't really played many of the Fallout games. I did like the ice with some of the oh my goodness, like isometric ones, but not any of the new ones. But like, I know they did marketing for like, oh, you can get you know, it's in this like cola bottle, and I think it was supposed to be bourbon or cognac. It was some alcohol, right? And people ordered it. It was expensive as shit. And meanwhile, it wasn't a glass bottle. It was all just horrible, like plastic, garbagey. From a design standpoint, you couldn't pour the liquid out of there without it like spilling inside the plastic interior, and the label got all... It was just awful. Favorite part was when they were adamant that all the MTX items would be cosmetic only, and it took like a month or two to reverse that promise. Yeah. I think that is... I don't think I'd trust them after that. It's kind of sad, but it's to be expected. Ooh, I just jumped into that like a dummy. I'm dead. Or I'm not. Nope, now I am. No. He he attacks fast. This is one of those scenarios where it's like, yeah, it doesn't really matter that you have 20 flask charges. Maybe I'm better off doing this. Almost willing to give it another try when this huge expansion was supposed to launch. But then they revealed that $100 a year... Wait, what? $100 a year subscription thing and delayed the expansion. I don't think I knew about that. That's... you. No. That's awful. Like, I personally am not opposed to, like, subscription-based services, like, you know, for, like, Final Fantasy and WoW, and, like, I've done that before. And I think some games are more worth it than others. But then it has to... The game and the content and the upkeep and the new additions have to make sense. They have to exist for that service. I think it's awful if you're paying for a service and nothing's really being updated or changed, or customer service sucks and so on and so forth, but... But I try to stay away from those type of games anyway, because I played enough World of Warcraft, and at the end of the day, I think it kind of came to a close for me, and definitely looking back on it now, I had my fun with it, and at the time I think it was a good game, and I don't know that I can necessarily say it's a bad game, but I think the only reason why I played as long as I did was because of the friends that I had made. So more for, like, social reasons. Yeah, I don't know. Bye! I definitely should try and pick up whatever souls I can. As like, if I decide to kill these guys, because I probably could have leveled up by now. Because it's like, what? At least 10k every time. Which is kind of nice. It's like a consolation prize. Boop. I think another thing that... Oh, so cool. Nice. I think another thing that kind of got to me too was some of the moves that Bungie made for Destiny. Like the first game. I'd love to find an article about it, because I don't think I'm misremembering anything about this, but I could have sworn they released the game, all the content was there, and then when the first expansion dropped, I so feel like this was a thing. They took content, like some of the content away from you and like pushed it into the expansion, so like you had to get the DLC content in order to get other things back out of the game. And the analogy I had for that when I talked about it with my brother was, I feel like that's like going into a store, buying a sweater, and then leaving, enjoying the sweater for a month or two or whatever, and then you walk back into the store because you want to shop for other clothing or something, and like someone that works there just comes up to you and rips your sleeves off, and they're like, yo, pay up. And you're like, what are you talking about? Give me my sleeves back. And it's like, no, no, no. You have to buy this shirt over here before you can get your sleeves back. And it's like, what the fuck? I paid for a sweater with sleeves. That doesn't even make any sense. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, no, 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 no. Drink, 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 drink. Ow. No! Can I parry his stuff though? I feel like I can't because he's a boss. Not a mandatory service, obviously, but it also went terribly wrong. I can't imagine who decided it was a good idea to ask for $100 when the game itself is such unfinished garbage. Yeah, yeah. I think they just upped the level requirements so non-DLC people couldn't play some of the stuff anymore. Maybe that was it, but I could have sworn it was like... I think what happened was Nightfall stuff. I think what ended up happening is some of the Nightfalls, when they'd come into rotation, you lost access to them. But some of the Nightfalls, I think, were things that you technically should have had access to. Because it wasn't, like, necessarily a new Nightfall that you... I don't know, like I said, I'd like to look at that, because I don't remember 100%. But either way, whatever it was, it felt kind of shitty. But yeah. Yeah, it's been a while since I played Destiny 2 as well. Like, I played a little bit. I never did the quote-unquote, like, endgame content, like raids and whatnot, but... I also think I heard something really hilariously awful that I think I'm sure well, I don't know if they fixed it, but my brother showed me a video of it where there was a massive, massive bug, an exploit for Warlocks in Destiny 2 where you could go into PvP and activate your super, and I think it was the super where they have the sword, right? And they like throw out the flaming sword and whatnot. But if you activated that, you could use the ability, like throw out a flame, and then swap really was that the thing? Yeah, you could swap really quickly to a weapon and then do it over again and just have an infinite super and do that? That sounds terrible. Is that what it was called though? Dynamo bug? Oh my god, really? That's interesting though, that it's happened with a few of the classes like that, so it must be... for it to reoccur like that, it must be something like very, very potentially low in the hierarchy of their coding. That's so bad though. Woo. Stabber. Like, I don't even think I'm gonna be able to pick up my souls again. He attacks so friggin' fast. It has like 2 dodge rolls and the super loaded instantly. Yeah, that sounds ridiculous. Glug, glug, glug. Okay. Let's try this again. Maybe, like I said too, I will lose the armor. I was trying to pick up my souls and I walked the wrong way. No! Ah! I couldn't even pick up my souls there. That sucks. Whew. Pick them up, pick them up. No! No. Glug, glug, glug. I should have rolled into him so I could get a slash in there. Oh, shit! No, 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 mistiming, mistiming, wait, he's doing it again? Ah! Pillar protect me. Ah! It didn't protect me. Not at all. Oh god, no. Oh, he moves so fast! Oh my god! Well, he's not the boss of the game for no reason, that's for sure. I think... I hope. No, never mind. What does it matter? Who cares? I'm not gonna care about the souls. If I actually want to level up, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna probably use those items. I think I'm gonna try and run by these guys and hope I can live. And that they'll stop chasing me. Probably not. It'll be funny to see regardless. I think they're both chasing me. Yeah, yes they are. I think this guy up there is gonna be a problem. That's my gut instinct. You gotta wonder what's going through their head as I'm running by them. Haha! I think they gave up actually. That's nice. Oh my gosh, one of them died? Okay. So long, farewell. Na, 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 na. Oh god, no! Let me in! Thank god. Ooh. Ooh, that was nice. That was not nice. Ah! Oh, okay. He stuns the shit out of you! I couldn't roll! But that was interesting, the sidestepping. Okay. I learned something. I wonder, though, if he's gonna change things up once his health gets to a certain point. I feel like the answer is probably yes. I'll be very interested to see how Dark Souls 2 and 3 function as far as like lore is concerned. I imagine that they're they're not considered prequels, none of them, right? They would all be taking place after the events in this game. Okay. It's interesting you should say that time is weird in Dark Souls, because I couldn't remember. I feel like maybe it was Spoot that was telling me that was it Dark Souls 2 in particular that kind of took things in a weird direction, or? Oh boy. That, I didn't like that. My life flashed before my eyes. I mean, I guess another thing too, I mean, time-wise, that does interest me, but also lore-wise and or item or character-wise, I wonder if there's some reoccurring things that happen. I can't dodge that way. I need to check my item durability too. Something tells me I'm taking a beating. Yeah. I don't think I need to worry just yet. None of them are super linked. Okay. Mainly references in some areas reappear in weird ways. That's interesting. Honestly, I think so long as it feels fine or good or right, then yeah, that doesn't, that hopefully it wouldn't matter too much. What the fuck just happened with that? I need to clip that. I also do find that song to feel very appropriate. Ow. No. Oh god, no! It's still coming for me. I think I'm gonna have to walk through the portal and then heal. Yeah, there is no time. There is no time. Oh, really? I was just thinking, there's this other kingdom across the sea. It's just as fucked up as this one. Oh, I just needed to sidestep. Wow, I'm doing awful. I'm gonna try and go make it, I think. And yeah, I'm gonna take my clothes off and try that approach. Or I guess I could, come to think of it, which there was a robe that had good fire resist. Was it not this one? Yeah. Try this. Gold hem stuff. Pop and... Okay. We'll try this though. That's not bad. I guess I can also try... That might be better. I really just need to read his attacks better. I feel like I'm getting PTSD of the Manus fight. Because Manus also attacked very fast. So now that I've gone through all of the bosses, well, minus obviously the last one, who did you all find was your toughest boss? Because I think for me, I think Manus might be the hardest one. I know Calamite did give me a lot of trouble, but I think in comparison, I still think Manus is harder because of what his fight demands from you. Like using the pendant and everything. Not that you I don't know if you have to use the pendant to dodge all his magic stuff, but it certainly freaking helped. Manus is probably the toughest fight, yeah. I'd say also for me personally, the gargoyles are up there, but that's for different reasons. No! God, no! Give me a chance! Pillar, protect me. Holy jeez. This is throwing me off so friggin' much. Oh. Oh god, no. Whoa, okay! I'm dead. Freaking hell, man. That was such a... That was a good attempt. Damn, I'm kind of shaking. It was like... There was a brief moment. Did this ever happen to you guys and gals when you were playing this, where you have a brief moment where you acknowledge that you're actually not doing too bad? This is what happened to me. Like, that happened. And then I was like, no, shut up. Stop thinking that. Don't think about that. You're like, you still have to kill him. You can celebrate once he's dead. Because I find when I start getting those thoughts, I get distracted or I start to panic more. Because you've almost done it. You've almost done it. I definitely think two-handed was the way to go, though. What a beautiful theme, though. So far, I think I like this theme. This theme is probably one of my favorites now. And I liked Seats, actually. I will kill this boss. Do 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 do. Okay. Super fast. It would be nice if I didn't F that up so much. Oh! Oh! Wow. If he hits you, you're stunned. Like... And on that note, I'm gonna try this. I wish I had speed boots. So I could run really fast. Whoops. Yeah, I kind of wanted to roll. And not jump. Oh no. That run button. iStars! Oh my goodness! Thank you so much for the host. How goes it? How is Assassin's Creed? I think out of all of the Assassin's Creed games, that one's definitely up there, Black Flag. I really only heard good things about it. That one and... wait, the newest one was... What was it called again? Wasn't Odyssey, was it? It was Odyssey, okay, yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say that one too, I wouldn't mind playing, although I have a feeling there are gonna be times where the RPG number element might end up bothering me a little bit. For some of the same reasons that- whoop! Yep. Maybe I'll kill that one. It's a little on the risky side rolling by him. Frickin' damn it. Curses. Curses! I need to expel the demons. Did you usually just run by all of them, Jaso? Or did you take the time and kill these knights? From a safety standpoint, I can see the point in killing them. But from every other standpoint, I can't make use of the souls anyway. Well, that's not true. In New Game Plus I could, but... You always just run past? Yeah. The one on the bridge, though, I don't know. Maybe it's better for me to... Yeah, that's right. This one on the bridge, I wonder if it's better to pass on the left side, though? Yeah. I feel like the left side's a little less scary, even though it's got crumbly bits. I was also talking to my brother about soundtracks in games. I think Castlevania Symphony of the Night, this game, Journey, Shadow of the Colossus. There was definitely another game. Oh yeah, Undertale. I can't think of any song I disliked in any of those titles. Bastion 2, actually. I really like Bastion's music. Oh god, no. Thank you, Rocks. No! Fucking dead. Holy crap, man. Nutter! Help me. You know what? I don't know about Solaire. I forgot all about him. If I go back to where he usually is that where I'd see him? Thank you, by the way, Nutter, for those sparks. Yes, I need you to extinguish all the flames. He's closest to... Oh man, now I'm kind of intrigued. Maybe I'll take a slight detour? I don't know how. I keep saying praise the sun, too, almost every time I freaking play. Wait, Sunlight Maggot. Sunlight Maggot. Don't I? Isn't that the helmet? Yeah. Yes. I do have it. The silly little helmet. Wait. Hold on, wait. If I go to the Sunlight Altar, I think that's the closest bonfire to him? Wait, what? No, no one told- first of all, I didn't know that he became insane or anything like that. Second of all, I'm pretty sure I got this helmet off of the little, well, the little sunlight maggots thingies, in between, holy shit, why am I forgetting the name? Like the fiery place, and, wow, I've literally forgotten the name. I've forgotten the name of the two zones. But yeah, you know the little tiny insects that hop around? That's where I got this from. Unless, are you trying to tell me that Solaire turned into a little maggot? Also, is the dragon still a thing? Depends. Interesting, okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, fuck, there's the dragon. Ah! Please don't burn me, please don't burn me to death. No! Fucking damn it! But it's... But it's possible I didn't trigger him to go there. Okay. I'm interested. I kinda need to know this. Yeah, I guess... Because with this game there's a proper way to receive certain outcomes, right? Because I noticed with, Onion Bro, it was a bit different in that, like, I got... You know when you do the quest line with him, you get that ring? I got the ring, but I didn't fight alongside him because I had already fallen into that pit and killed all those creatures. And because of that, it just ended there, and I couldn't find his daughter anywhere else. Mr. Dragon, don't kill me, please. And thank you. Right. Oh no, he's there. And normally that leads to Solaire seeking the sun and going insane from the maggots. Aw, man. Fuck, poor guy. Well, he looks totally fine.
Oh, hello. You're still... Then perhaps you have reconsidered my...
I guess it's because I never said yes to him, I think. Right?
Well,
Yeah.
Not to worry. I was in the wrong.
I like him too much. He gets to live. I like even the characters that were jerks. I like them all in their own right. But, yeah. He's alive! Yay! Yeah. That's really interesting. That's so cool. I love stuff like that. Like, even... Like, with the people... So he goes insane, not necessarily hollow, right? Like, the swamp pyromancer, he goes hollow. I think I'm just gonna do a... I'm too lazy. Where's a bone? Throw me a friggin' bone here. Oops. I will. Solaris? Ah. Yeah, I wonder if I would've... I do regret not interacting as much with some of the NPCs. I think... Well, obviously it's my first playthrough. Like, what do you expect? And also, I obviously am not going to do things in the correct order. But I think if I were to play through this again, I definitely would want to execute things in a particular way. And summon people, too. So I can experience the game in a different way. Because I never summoned anyone the whole game. Probably would have helped me a lot if I had, but I'm stubborn. And I wanted to go through it by myself. Summoning is for noobs. Is there any, as far as like lore or narrative is concerned, is there any benefit to summoning people? Also, the other thing is too, like, if you summon, okay, let's say for example, you summon Solaire. Couldn't he die during the boss fight? And then, like, that's it? You're screwed as far as, like, his quest progression? Also, why didn't I roll when I hit the button before? I'm so sad. My controller is like, dying on me. Phantoms respawn? Okay. I wish the other controllers I had worked. kind of sucks. I'm sure it's a driver thing. Right. There's the lore aspect of who you can summon, where, and why. Okay. But other than that, it's just a crutch for bad players. Yeah. Okay. So I guess if I wanted to, I could always look up on YouTube more stuff. I really would be interested in watching videos on the lore. If you all have recommendations. I still absolutely loved the whole Gwendolyn and Guinevere thing. Like, that was neat. Ah, okay, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not always the biggest fan of quests. Like, sure, a well-designed one that actually makes sense and propels the narrative in some meaningful way, sure. But if they feel like pointless quests, that's kind of sad. Ah, okay, okay. Oh no, really? Oh, fuck that. That sounds hard and annoying. It's hard enough already to keep yourself alive. I need more espresso, that's what I need. Holy jeez. I like how I was like, yeah, I'm gonna beat this tonight. An hour and a half into this. To be fair though, it's not like I've been trying to fight him for an hour and a half, because I did waste time, or spend time, looking up crafting stuff. But yeah, that sounds awful. Keep this guy alive in a boss fight if you want fill in the blank achievement. I don't like that. Also, I should probably take this helmet off. Because it's not like it's gonna help me in any way. Also, if the maggots made Solaire go insane, if I'm wearing one on my head, why isn't it making me go insane? Thinking. Unless it's different. Like, I'm wearing this on my head, whereas, I don't know, maybe it burrowed into his head. I don't know how they work. I'm gonna... Right, yeah. Which I find ironic, right? Because that's his whole thing, always. It's all about the sun. What? No! Ah! No. It is so hard to find a moment to heal. I know the pillars are kind of my friend, but... Viper! He attacks so fast! Yeah, he do. He do attack fast. And I'm still trying to decide if it's worthwhile having the armor or not. I could also potentially... I forgot to take that one off. I can do this. And maybe I can try being a ninja. Just for the little teeny weeny bit of armor. maybe. No, not Eastern. Freaking hell. Shadow, 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 shadow. I went past it like a dum-dum. There we go. Ah, yeah. How was the podcast, by the way? Too long? What did you guys end up talking about? Sounds like those knights gave up on me, interestingly enough. Whoop. Run away, run away. Okay. DBZ ending season 3 of DBZ F, YouTube crap, and a couple of other things. Nice. Well, at the end of the day, though, it's good. I mean, unless it was like annoyingly long for different reasons. At least you expressed you wanted to come here and see the ending. You didn't miss it, so you're good. Frickin' hell. Fuck. Frickin' F you. Nope. Nope. Why, by the way, why, I know I shouldn't, like, complain, but why is it that sometimes when he clearly, it seems like he's hitting me, it's not doing any damage? Oh, right, true, fair enough. Gotcha. You saw that, right? It's happened to me a few times, but it's for me, it's a blessing it's not dealing damage, but it is weird, all the same. Okay. Yeah, maybe. I feel like there have been other times, so when it hasn't, I'll try and pay more attention. But good point. Yeah. Like I'm finishing up the animation, right? "20 hours later, and then I've killed him." Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. I see. Right. Yeah, something like that. Okay. A stretch may be in order soon. Oh shit. No! Ah! That went so well until it didn't, and the staggering! Damn, I do a lot of damage when it's the two-handed version. Holy shit. Do I have anything that could help with the staggering, or no? I'm trying to remember, what was it? Was it poise? The poise ring that would do that? Yeah. But then I'm also probably gonna take so much more damage without that physical defense ring. You beat the fight with the iron flesh pyro, yeah? Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, sure, if you've got advice, yes, go for it. We're basically at the end of the game, so it's totally fine. We shouldn't say basically, we are. I really like how my feet break as I'm running through the sand. Keep to his right, a lot of his attacks are on the right side. Okay, I wasn't sure if I was imagining that or not. Like, I managed to, when he does the strike in a straight line, there were at least a couple of times where I was just walking to the right, and I walked away from it. Parry counters also murder him. Okay, so I was mistiming it then. Okay. Thank you, Jaso. I wasn't sure if it could happen or not. I mean, he's humanoid, so I thought you could. But when I tried a few times and he destroyed me, I just didn't try again because I thought, oh, maybe you can't. But now that I know, I would rather try and do that and die in the process and get it right than not. Plus, it'll look cool if I kill him that way. Okay. Ow. Ah! Thank you, Rock. I don't know, I might even just double hand. Oh shit, no! I missed my opportunity to... Ha! Thank you, Rock. No! I beat the single sword master and he... Oh! Nice. For real? That's crazy. I haven't... So I did see one video recently, on Reddit, and I think it was a new video anyway. Like, I don't think someone was, like, reposting something old. I think it was a new record for, one-shotting Manus? And it was with, I don't know if this is what the spell was called, but I'm gonna just call it a Pillars of Flame. Maybe that is what it was called. I can't remember. But it's like a spell that shoots out a bunch of pillars of flames. And apparently the guy just had to get it. Like, I can't remember how many tries it took. Like, hundreds and hundreds of tries. And he finally got it. But I think it ended in a trade. Like, I think he killed him and died at the same time, but he got it done. Like, he killed him in one hit. It was very cool to see it. It's like, yeah, eat it, Manus. I think it's still so cool too that a game like this, that's been around for a while, can still garner so much attention and fandom, and people are still discovering new things to try with it. I think that's amazing. Just don't ask me to do a speed run, please. No! Ow. Fucking hell. That sound scared the shit out of me. Those knights are still trying to kill me! Frickin' hell, I got distracted. Wait. No. Could you imagine though? Like he's one hit away, and because I was fighting near the fog wall, just one of the guys kills me? That would be so sad and funny at the same time. Booga 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 booga. Mm-hmm. Wait, so sorry, I thought I maybe knew what that was, but SL1 is referring to what again? Oh, soul level 1. Gotcha. Interesting. Yeah. I guess that, yeah. I could see that being doable. I imagine some fights would be harder though, or in general things could be harder. But the only reason why I'm saying that is like... Well, no, I don't really know. I mean... For a long time, I feel like my stats were stagnant. But then at least I had upgrades, right? But I could see if you go and you... Let's say even went to go kill the merchant, got the Uchigatana right off the bat, and just focused on upgrading that right away. Might not be so bad. Didn't finish mine because I couldn't be bothered to beat Gwyn. You'll have to beat him then. No, you totally don't have to, but... That's great, though, that you got through it. I got that far. Ow. I want a pillar so bad. Oh, shit. I don't like where we're fighting. Holy shit, man. No. 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 Fuck you. Fuck. Fuck. I keep screwing up right on the map. Shit. Yeah. Oh. Okay. His right. Okay, well, shit. Alright. My bad. My bad, your bad. Our bad. I was like, damn, this isn't working out for me at all. And it's although to be fair, I do think I sidestepped to the right and completely avoided his stab straight one, but okay. To the left, to the left. Dark Souls 3 Soul Level 1 was harder because upgrades aren't so broken in that one. Okay. I can't remember if I got to ask you this, Jay, so I remember someone in the chat was saying it. I know my cousins feel this way, although they never beat Dark Souls 1 or 2. I think some of them haven't even played them, but I noticed some people say that the bosses are harder in Dark Souls 3. Do you find that, though? Yeah? Yeah, I was gonna say, you talked about that with me too, right, Viper? Certainly not most of them. Is that, so is it a mix of, like, the upgrades, maybe itemization, and I imagine they changed things where you can't necessarily like stab everything in the back or get away with the sidestepping as much. Oh, really? Are they at least cool looking garbage bosses? I guess. Fair enough. I don't know why I'm still dodging. I was doing it again. Dodging to the right instead of the left. Shit. Well, I'm getting there. I'm consistently kind of getting him very, very low. Oh, okay. And when you say like gimmicky bullshit kind of bosses, do you mean like it just feels not fun being on the receiving end? Like, are we talking like bullshit attacks or? Okay, okay. More just like gimmicky mechanics, gotcha. Well, still, I'd like to play the other two titles at some point. I don't know in what order, though. Like I said, I think as far as single-player games are concerned, I think first it's going to be Doom, then Doom Eternal, and then probably like RE3. And then after that, I don't know. I guess it would depend on how I feel. But it could be like The Witcher 3 or Dark Souls 2. Maybe. Right? And then we can moan and groan together about Dark Souls 2. No, I'm kidding. Overall, though, Dark Souls 3 is good. Nice. Wasn't it... So one of the main issues people had with Dark Souls 2, feeling so different... to your left, to your left. Thank you, Viper. It was a different director, right? That was helming Dark Souls 2. Yeah. I mistimed that. And he's gonna slash at me. I'm doing it to the right again. I just want to get behind a pillar and drink. You asshole. It feels so, I don't know why, it feels so fucking wrong dodging to the left though. Like, I don't know why. But I see it. I do. Wow, yeah, I see the difference. Except that is not fucking fair. No! I didn't want to jump, I wanted to roll! There you go. Here, have a cookie. Right? Miyazaki came in late because he was working on Bloodborne, I think. Ah, okay, okay. Right. And because we're right-handed, it feels natural. Yeah, I think so. I think maybe I don't know why. The other thing I was thinking of, like, maybe subconsciously is like, no, his sword's on that side. I don't feel like rolling that way, but that doesn't make sense because if he's attacking with that hand, he will most naturally swing. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't know why. It must be the right-handed thing. Yeah. I could switch the jump around. But I've gotten this far with it. I should suck it up and not fuck up. I missed my opportunity too. I should have said, I just need to suck it up and not fuck it up. Damnation. I wonder... No, probably not. I was gonna say I wonder if I can get away with, like, rolling to the left and sidestepping instead of continuously rolling, but probably not. Ah! Excuse me! Now I have to drink as soon as I go in. Hooray for shitty depth perception. No! No, don't attack that fast. Ah! I feel like I almost just choked. Oh my god, one more hit. Fuck you! Yes! So happy! Yay! Go to hell! Whoop whoop! Thank you, Macy. I legit have like the tiniest of tiny little tear right here. Just like one little tear. Ah! I should take a picture. No, I'm kidding. I just wanna... Damn my phone. Unlock. There we go. Link the fire. Yes! Thank you, Viper! Yes. Burn my mummy flesh. This is fine. Hold on. Here's my coffee. Yeah, I kind of wondered. Ooh. So good. I was wondering about that. Nothing was accomplished, yeah. Also, I do apologize for the volume. It is very loud. Bad end. Yeah. Is there, well, there are multiple endings, right? But is there... Okay. I don't mind talking about it, and even receiving some spoilers. Is there really a good ending, though, to this? This is what intrigues me about when you guys say, like, Dark Souls 1 isn't necessarily super linked to the other titles, right? This is a nice theme, too. I want to tab out and turn it down a little bit for you guys, but also at the same time, I don't want to tab out and have it fuck up, so... There is a better ending. The world is permanently fucked, but you can stop the cycle. Okay. I think, at the end of the day, I personally think I can live with getting the bad ending. Is there a shittier ending than this? Did I get, like, the absolute worst ending? Even still, I fucking beat Dark Souls. That cannot be taken away from me. I'm so happy. And I'm so extra happy that I was joined by so many of you amazing people. We had so many good laughs. Head shakes. It was great. I mean, would you rather die a hero barely remembered, or become the next final boss. I mean, the next final boss sounds pretty freaking cool. But, no, me personally, I probably would be the, I'd rather die a hero and be barely remembered. But that's interesting that you even phrase it that way, because DLC content-wise, I forget actually what Mushroom Lady said, because she did talk about that a bit, didn't she? Well, no, she not really, no. She was talking about it more in the context of what I did in the past, in that timeline. No one's really gonna know. No one's gonna know it was me, no one's gonna know I went back in time. Although now, if I'm the final boss and asshole, maybe they will know with my iron fist, right? You slept through most of it. That's okay, Macy. You're fine. I appreciate whenever you were here, regardless. Siren, Lord of Cinder! Hear me roar. Is it meow? The most pathetic roar. Rawr. Oh, God, that was cool. Damn it, Jaso. The true Cinderella. I freaking love it. I love both of what you ruined it. No. I thought it was clever. What, Siren, Lord of Cinder Ella. Viper's gonna be like, damn it, you go sit in a timeout now. Such a good game. Am I permanently marked for death, though? I thought we were friends. No. So how many deaths will it take? I'm trying to also think, sorry, like sidestepping back to Dark Souls. Oh, and the cycle repeats itself.
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north.
So when they're talking about the undead are corralled to the land in the north,
where they are locked away to await the end
as you said,
of the world.
with Dark Souls 2, it's it's across the sea, right? About to. Okay.
This
They're probably going to be very gruesome deaths, but I accept my fate. It's only fair. This is so great. So cool. One for Spider Lady and one for Priscilla. Yes. Whew, my controller got all rumbly. Hi, friend. Alright, I probably could have skipped this, but I have too much respect. Oh, look at all those souls. So, quick question. Do I need to run over to the nearest bonfire, or am I good exiting out of the game right here? Anybody know off the top of their head or remember? Not sure? I might as well get to the bonfire then, just to be on the safe side. But where you quit is where you come back. Yeah, I have noticed that. I tried not to do that a lot, but like when the game crashes and such, it's been fine. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I will just exit right here. Why not? Wow. So what was my final level? 85. Nice. Wow. And I don't have any of the other souls anymore, right? Oh no, I do have them. That's right. Yeah. Viper. He's like, fuck you. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. He's like, that's 3 now. That's 3 deaths you get now. Yes. I'm just teasing. I'm sorry. Don't. That was amazing. I legit still have that like little tear in the corner of my eye. Wow. So friggin' good. So many memorable moments, and I love. I don't know how to. I feel like. I feel like I should take the time and write, like, for lack of a better way of putting it, a review. And, like, put it somewhere. I have a Reddit, by the way, like, but I never use it or, like, post to it. Maybe that'll be one of my first posts there. Or even just to do a little, like, Twitter post about it. Because I do think this is probably, like, one of the best games I've played. There are certain elements that make me think of old school games, too. And, like, the difficulty they brought to the table. But, like, this is its own beast in and of itself, too. I'm so happy I played it. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys and gals. Holy jeez. I feel like I can do anything now. I just go and jump off my balcony. Just gonna, like, I can fly now. You do. You do. Ah. I think I can't even. Yeah, I know I can compare Dark Souls to like Fallen Order or Sekiro, but I also feel like I can't. Like there's no comparison. Like they're all good for different reasons, but my favorite part was when it was over Nutter. Um no, Nutter wasn't your favorite part the Clangsmith bashing my skull in? Let me just set up and mix it up. Or not mix it up. Yeah, mix it up. Apex. We're gonna probably play a little bit of Apex. And I better change my title. No, no spoilers. First blind playthrough, damn it. I can leave that. I tried so hard and got so far. Why not? I also feel like being an idiot and just be like, I just beat Dark Souls. Ah! Fallen Order and Sekiro is more like Bloodborne, if anything, and they're the offensive souls, yeah. I think the other interesting thing, too, with Sekiro is there's that stealth element. Like, Fallen Order, the easy component comes from being able to use the Force, and Sekiro, I think some of the ease that comes with that is the fact that it's a stealth game, too. So you can avoid a lot of stuff, and or sneak up on someone and backstab them and kill them very easily. And the death system is nowhere near as punishing as Dark Souls. Like the fact that you can die and respawn, and like there were times it felt wrong, like that like I had difficulty killing an enemy, like let's say one of like the big ogre guys, like with the maces, not the one that you see in my intro where he like throws me off the cliff, not that one, another one, and it'll kill me, and then as I'm lying there dead, the AI has reset, and he's walking back to where he originated from, and I just like come back to life and like stab him in the back, and he's dead, and it's like, well, that feels wrong and cheap. Like I know it's a thing, that's how they programmed it, so it's not like I'm breaking the rules, but yeah. Yeah, Mike Clangsmith Tyson was pretty great, yeah. And Fallen Order is like 50% jumping and climbing. Yeah. And 90%, oh my gosh, what's that planet called? I totally forgot the name of that planet now. Fuck that planet, though. You know the one I'm talking about. I mean, that's the life of a shinobi. Deception. True, true. Okay, so we got Apex here. I'm gonna... No, not Dathomir. I did like Dathomir. It's that other planet that's just massive, and Nutter complained about it. Everybody complains about it. Could kiss the fattest part of my ass. I forget what it's called now. I know, I'm like, it's right there, but I can't frickin' remember. Oh, I think you're right. Zeppo! Yes! Thank you, Jaso. Thank you, Viper. You almost had it there, yeah. Damn that frickin' place. Dathomir and Kashyyyk are way worse. I thought Kashyyyk wasn't too bad, and Dathomir, so with Dathomir, yes, it was challenging. But I think the thing that bothered me with Zepho was it's just so big. And it can, for me personally, I found it could be annoying traveling around. But yeah. Let me message High Dragon here. Dark Souls, I beat it. So happy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy.